My name is Louis Abercrombie. I sit on the marketing strategy team at REI. Snow sports are really connected to who we are. We began as a small group of mountaineers and ice climbers, so we've been in the mountains since day one, and snow sports was a really natural progression for us as a brand and as a retailer. We work to understand, what are the big stories for the upcoming snow season, what's really trending well, and how can we best communicate that out and make it a really authentic and positive experience. Salomon threw down some really exciting product within the Mountain Lab series. This boot is really meant to hike up like a lightweight touring boot and then charge down on the descent like a solid free ride boot.
New out of Salomon this year, the Mountain Lab boot gives you a 120 flex rating, making it a fairly rigid boot, and as such a high performer. But the versatility really comes from the hike mode that they've added to it. With a simple flip of the latch here in the back, the cuff will offer you a much larger range of motion, allowing you a more comfortable hike mode. To get it back into a downhill mode, simply give it a little flick on the back latch. You'll hear it click into lock mode. Being able to easily switch between the versatility of an AT boot and the performance of a downhill boot makes it one of the must-have pieces of gear this season. Newly redesigned this year is the Salomon Quest Pro, which comes in both a men's and women's version. Offering an 80 to 100 flex rating, it gives you a good range of versatility as far as what level of performance boot you want. What really sets this boot apart is the customization you can achieve with it. Now, we've all heard of thermomoldable liners, and this is indeed outfitted with one. But what really sets this boot apart is the fact that it has a thermomoldable shell, offering you a further degree of customization for a better fit and higher performance as such.
Next we have the Smith Camber and Compass MIPS snow helmets. MIPS actually stands for Multi-Directional Impact Protection System. MIPS helps redirect rotational forces that your brain might receive in an angled impact. These MIPS helmets incorporate a slip plane on the inside of the helmet, which allows the outside of the helmet to rotate independently.
Along with the MIPS technology in this helmet, there are also a number of other aspects that make it a pretty sweet helmet. For one, you have the ability to change whether the ventilation points are open or closed, so that on those colder days you can close them up so they aren't filling with snow, while on the hotter days you aren't going to be sweating. On the back side here, a BOA system makes it easy to adjust the tension for a tighter fit.
Jones really sets the standard in split board design and development, and this year they've done a bang-up job of putting out a fantastic new product in the solution. They've managed to shave off 300 grams off the weight of the board. How they've done that is with a new eco top sheet that's actually made out of castor beans. So something that's really environmentally friendly, that's true to the Jones ethos as a brand.
Another aspect of the board that really improves its performance are the carbon stringers that are lining the core. These carbon stringers offer you fantastic torsional rigidity while also giving you pop and stability at high speeds. Much of this board's performance is going to be thanks to its full wood triple density ultra core, which gives it both a light and yet responsive and tough ride. A couple flip locks at the tip and tail, as well as some locking buckles along the top sheet here, make it really convenient to flip from splitboard to snowboard, getting you both into the backcountry and onto whatever line you want. And once you get there, it's not going to sacrifice on performance thanks to this versatility. So when you do choose those bigger lines out of bounds, this is going to be able to perform at the level you want it to.
Here I have the men's Smith IOX goggle. We also carry this in the women's version, which is the IOS. Both of these goggles feature the extra large spherical lens, so you're getting maximum peripheral vision and really total field of view within this goggle design.
These goggles come with pretty high performance anti-fog lenses. And thanks to this 5x anti-fog, you aren't going to be taking them off your helmet and wiping them clean every 5 minutes. Plus, with its latch system on top, it's easy to switch out lenses so as to have the proper lens for whatever lighting conditions you run into, whether it's the flat light of the Cascades or again some of those bright sunny Colorado days. I really appreciate the fact that it has this wide band with a bit of silicone on the inside, giving it a really secure fit to your helmet, just in case you do end up yard sailing on your way down.
Across the board, there's great product innovation this year, and we're excited to put it on the shelves at REI.